this is not an acceptable use of this gravel pit.
Tonight, concerns over health and property values have some Northland residents pushing back on a proposed asphalt plant.
And as more businesses in Wisconsin open up, a look at what precautions yoga studios are putting in place to promote a healthy workout.
And making changes in Michigan, why every registered voter could be looking at voting absentee in upcoming elections.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 10.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Baki.
And I'm Anthony Matt. Thanks for joining us. A gravel pit in Rice Lake is causing quite the uproar.
The company who owns the land, Senate Blacktop, is asking the Rice Lake Planning Commission to change an ordinance and allow them to build an asphalt plant. It would be on the corner of Martin and Eagle Lake Road in a residential area. The people who already live there are hoping the power of the community can stop it from happening. CBS 3's John Cardinelli has the story.
It's unusual to see this many people at a planning commission meeting, but Rice Lake residents like Brad Campy weren't going to stay home and let the decision to approve an asphalt plant go unchallenged.
You think you're going to be able to flip this thing and have something come across the road for me that's going to devastate my life?
Campy lives across the street from the land where the plant might go. While he doesn't know exactly what type of plant could be coming, he says he's done some research and he's expecting the worst.
They contain benzene, they're carcinogenic, so these are known to cause cancer biologically.
Campy read an EPA report and it concerned him. He decided to take a stand and start a petition.
I've got what I've counted up, and I have more. I've got 50 that are right on here right now.
Many who have signed this petition have showed up here at Rice Lake Hall to voice their concerns.
This came as a surprise to all of us. None of us were notified about this. And we all have houses around this area.
Those houses and their value, the big concern for many who showed up to the meeting.
The EPA study that we looked at references that the study, when they put in an asphalt facility, home values drop approximately 56%.
More than 40 people attended the Planning Commission meeting, making sure their voices were heard.
We want to be sure that they know that this is not an acceptable use of this gravel pit.
Everybody is very concerned, not just in the city of Rice Lake, but Duluth is right to our left.
The Rice Lake Planning Commission postponed their decision. When asked, they admitted they didn't know how big the plant would be or exactly what impact it would have on the community. We also reached out to Senate, the company who owns the land. They did not respond.
All right, Dave joins us for a quick look at the weather. Hey, Dave, how's the night looking?
Well, it's looking calmer, Tony, since the winds have started to die down. Earlier today, of course, they were still gusting 10, 15, 20-plus miles per hour. Now things are easing up. Let's take a look at some of the wind speeds and directions around our area. Easterly for some towns, southerly for others. Calm in Ashland and Siren and Hinckley to maybe 8 whole miles per hour up around Twig, 9 in Baudette. So a lot gentler now. May pick up again tomorrow when the heat of the day starts kicking up the wind parcels. But for the most part, I think we're going to remain on the drier side thanks to high pressure conquering the middle part of the nation from the Canadian border down to the Gulf of Mexico. There is a low-pressure system looming to our west that'll try to bring us some rain by Friday, but it should be dry until then, including tomorrow. Wednesday's day planner says perhaps a little cloudy in the morning, but a dry kind of cloudy, if that makes any sense. Becoming partly cloudy by tomorrow afternoon. High temp 70 degrees up over the hill, cooler by the lake, close to 80 farther inland, almost summery, and we'll talk about how long that will last in just a bit.
Thanks, Dave. Businesses across Wisconsin are opening up, and now that includes gyms and yoga studios. Today, CBS 3's Ryan Campos spoke with owners of 2 fitness studios in our area and takes a look at the very different approaches they're taking.
Opening during a global pandemic is a brand new challenge for Beth Reedy, owner of Vibe and Flow Yoga in Solon Springs.
May 1st was our grand opening of this studio, so yeah, it was pretty challenging time.
Even without COVID-19, there are a lot of health and safety protocols in place for businesses like this. Now Reedy has to do even more.
We are asking people to stay 6 feet apart. We have places marked on the floor for them to position their mats. You know, of course, all of the regular cleaning stuff, so bleaching everything, cleaning the floors in between. We don't have any classes back to back.
While some yoga studios are opening their doors to their customers, others are holding off and going strictly online.
I want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row before I open the studio and have people back here.
Kat Warner, owner of Align Yoga in Superior, says although she isn't opening her doors to customers, she is offering online sessions.
We have been on Facebook now since March, so I do 3 live classes a week, and then we also have a YouTube channel.
Warner may wait until fall before allowing customers back in, with a goal of keeping her clientele as safe and healthy as possible.
I just want to make sure we have the stickers and the cleaning equipment, everything that we need to have a really nice transition back.
The studio in Solon Springs is also doing online and outdoor classes for anyone not comfortable going indoors. Meanwhile, in Superior, the City Council tonight extended the city's health emergency through the end of the year. Mayor Jim Payne says the city will be tracking the financial impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. They're hoping to be reimbursed through state or federal grants. Payne says they have to have an official emergency declaration in order to be eligible to receive the funding.
The state of Wisconsin is spending $1 billion in the ongoing battle against COVID-19. The money comes from the Federal CARES Act. $260 million is going toward testing, with another $75 million for contact tracing. The state is trying to test 85,000 people each week for free. They're also providing funding for local and tribal health departments to hire staff focused on tracing the spread of the virus. Other funding is going to buy protective gear, ventilators, and hospital support.
Wisconsin's newest congressman was sworn in today. Representative Tom Tiffany took the oath of office at the nation's capital. The Republican was elected to Wisconsin's 7th district seat last week. He will serve the rest of former Congressman Sean Duffy's term. Tiffany plans to run for the seat again in November. So does his Democratic challenger in the special election, Tricia Zunker.
Michigan's top election official says absentee ballot applications will be mailed to all 7.7 million registered voters for the August primary and November general election. Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson announced the step today as part of the state's efforts to confront the coronavirus pandemic. She says it will ensure no one has to choose between their health and their right to vote. About 1.3 million voters already are on permanent absentee voter lists and receive an application before every election.
The Minnesota Attorney General's office is investigating more than 500 complaints from renters who say their landlord is breaking the state's laws during the COVID-19 pandemic. Attorney General Keith Ellison says a lot of these cases come from landlords threatening to shut off renters' water or utilities if they did not pay. Ellison says they've taken some landlords to court. Most of the complaints have come from outside the Twin Cities area. In all, Ellison says he understands the struggles both landlords and renters are facing during this time.
If you're a landlord who wants information about what's required of you, please call us as well. We want to help you. We don't want to put the landlords in a bad spot. It's just our whole society is in a bad spot.
We'll have the number to the Attorney General's office on our website, CBS3Duluth.com.
Several Duluth organizations announced a plan today aimed at boosting the local economy. The program is called Strong Northland. People can buy $20 vouchers, which work like gift cards, at any of the 40 businesses taking part. Any money made through the program goes right back into the local business's pocket. The goal is to pump some money back into our local economy. Organizers say it's time for businesses to come together. The program has already raised $25,000. We have more information on our website.
Northland nonprofits could be getting federal support thanks to a new bill backed by U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar. The Work Now Act is focused on supporting small nonprofits through the COVID-19 pandemic. The bill would create grants and help nonprofits maintain their workforce during a time when their services are in high demand.
If history teaches us anything, it's that you need support for people in times like this. Government's job is supposed to be to keep people safe. And a lot of work wasn't done early on to make sure that the testing was ready and that we were taking this on as a federal government. And now we need to do the work.
Senator Klobuchar says she's confident this bill will have bipartisan support.
Minnesota is paying tribute to lives lost to COVID-19. Governor Tim Walz ordered all flags to be flown at half-staff today. They'll do the same on the 19th day of each month through the rest of the year. The governor says he hopes this will serve as a special tribute to victims and their loved ones. Still to come, in a world turned upside down for graduates, we're taking you behind the lens of a Carleton High School senior aiming to add a feeling of normal for graduates.
Record high temp today, 85 degrees from 1972. Some towns got within 5 of that today and likely will do so again tomorrow. We'll tell you who could be so lucky if you like warm weather. Some don't actually. Anyway, we'll show you who will be on the cooler side, who will be on the warmer side, coming up right after our break.
Live, local, CBS 3 News at 10 with Kristen Vaki, Anthony Matt, Kelly Hinson, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live, local, CBS 3. Get your news on the go, the CBS 3 mobile app.
Duluth Stove and Fireplace offers a full line of Finleo sauna rooms, sauna heaters, and sauna accessories. Visit us online at duluthstove.com or come see us at Duluth Stove and Fireplace at 27th Avenue West and Michigan Street and see your next sauna.
Do you have trouble falling asleep or wake up with a sore neck or headache? Then it's time you discovered MyPillow.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, inventor of MyPillow. Just like you, I had problems sleeping. 10 years ago, I invented MyPillow. It took me 2 years to develop because I wanted to have everything you would ever want in a pillow. I made sure that you could adjust my patented fill so you could have the exact support you need as an individual, regardless of your sleep position. I also wanted a pillow that would last, so I made MyPillow machine washable and dryable. I back MyPillow with a 10-year warranty and a 60-day money-back guarantee. Not only that, I do all my own manufacturing in my home state of Minnesota. I personally guarantee that MyPillow will be the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own. Take advantage of my famous offer and get 2 MyPillow premiums for one low price. Call or go to MyPillow.com. Be sure to use the promo code and I'll give you free shipping.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
Make your house a home for a lifetime with Scott Diedrichson Construction. From siding, windows, roofing, decks, and doors, we deliver the highest quality construction and remodeling services for all of your needs. Call or visit us at scottdiedrichson.com today and set up an appointment to receive your free estimate. Scott Diedrichson Construction, restoring the beauty of your home.
You've got questions and plenty of work to get done. At Northland Lawn, Sport, and Equipment, we're here to help. We can meet with you on FaceTime, Skype, or Zoom, or schedule an after-hours appointment to limit public exposure. We'll pick up and deliver parts and equipment, and we have discounted parts and service appointments. We're all in this together, and together, we'll get the job done right.
Always on the go, but want to keep up with the day's news? Don't worry. Now we are wherever you are. Traveling? No problem. Stream wherever, whenever with live, local CBS 3. CBS 3 weather is brought to you by Kerry Toyota. Now, the CBS 3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, it was windy today. Again, wind gusts were going towards 30 miles per hour, but things have settled down, and by sunset time, Lake Vermilion, Breezy Point here, 36 Island. Look at that beautiful picture. Very calm, gorgeous. That's why we live up here. Scenes like this. And we'll get scenes like this probably through tomorrow and into Thursday. Then by Friday, this sky will become cloudier. There'll be a chance for some thunder and lightning and rain, but we do need that because the fire danger's been high. So we like it on the blue side, but we know when we have to give back a little bit and pay for it once in a while. We're easy going that way. Right now, easy going at the airport. Current temp is 53, relative humidity 45%, up a bit, so helping to put down the fire danger, at least for a few hours before the relative humidity drops again tomorrow probably. Easterly, northeasterly wind only 6 miles per hour right now, and the air pressure high at 1,021 millibars. That higher pressure will hold us through Thursday and keep sky conditions on the sunnier side for the most part, though tonight we could get some clouds. What we're getting now are temperatures that include 60 to 65 for the Upper Peninsula. Bayfield Peninsula only 46 degrees, but 56 towards Hayward, 44 around Superior, then into Minnesota, 50s by the lake, still in the upper 60s towards International Falls. If anyone cracks 80 tomorrow, it likely will be International Falls. They're among the coldest in the winter, but this time of year, they're among the warmest. Turnabout being fair play, of course. That's a meteorological principle. Doppler map right now, higher pressure in control, is keeping the sky on the clearer side for many towns, but there have been pockets of stratus because high pressure means stability usually in the atmosphere. Moisture likes to get trapped in those stable layers, and then stratus clouds pop up, and then they persist until conditions change. And you know, conditions may not completely change around here, like I mentioned, till Friday. Higher pressure keeping things dry in our area, maybe a little more sunny to the south than our neck of the woods, but not too bad. We do need some rain, and Friday our chance for that comes aboard from this low pressure system working in from the west. Rain chances come around Friday afternoon, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, maybe Memorial Day morning. 30 to 40 to even 50% chances each and every one of those days. Tonight in Minnesota, your low temps go from 40 by the lake to 50 farther inland. Mostly cloudy sky is possible. And it's possible towards Wisconsin, Michigan as well with low temps there, 45 to 50. Daytime highs tomorrow, Wisconsin, Michigan, after morning clouds becoming partly cloudy in the afternoon. Highs 72 to 78 degrees. Minnesota high temperatures cooler by the lake, only the 50s, but then just over the hill, 65. And if you want it warmer than that, go towards Aiken or International Falls, 75 to 80 in that part of our country. Now, here's our extended forecast. These temperatures, again, are geared more towards the up over the hill area here in Duluth or a few miles inland south of Superior, so low 70s. Cooler right by the lake and warmer inland. Sky conditions, they're the changeable element here. On the sunnier side through Thursday, then a chance for storms Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe even Memorial Day morning as well. But hopefully Memorial Day afternoon is good to get out and pay tribute to those who have fallen in service to our nation.
Thanks, Dave. High school seniors around the Northland are taking any chance they can to make a lasting memory from their final year of high school, given that the pandemic has altered just about every major event and milestone ahead of graduation. A Carleton photographer is helping students capture their last days together before embarking on their next journey. CBS 3's Jesse Slater shows us how.
You guys ready? All right. Making memories for the class of 2020 is challenging as rules and restrictions prevent students from gathering for a formal graduation ceremony.
Oh, those are so cute. When I realized that I wasn't going to be, graduating, I was thinking of things I could do that could still, make this memory happen. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God.
Ava Grondel, a senior herself at Carleton, feels for graduates finishing their final year of high school during the pandemic.
Not a lot of people know what it's like to be a 2020 senior. Got it.
So she took her hobby of photography and turned it into a business, and now is snapping moments for graduating seniors.
Cute.
Free of charge.
I got to say goodbye to high school in a way. Right now we're taking pictures and it just kind of felt like a commencement day.
For a group of seniors at Duluth East High School, it was a special experience.
When I look back on it, I won't really have the real graduation experience, so this is nice just to have something to look back and remember.
Maybe have someone shorter come up.
Some parents saying it's important to see their children have a sense of community after missing out on so much these past few months.
It's really, broken all of our hearts, but we understand it and respect it, and so we're just so happy that they get to be together right now.
A high school senior giving back to other seniors, one frame at a time.
It's not just happening to us, it's happening to all over the country, so it's nice to know that we're not alone.
Class of 2020!
Grondel has photographed seniors from more than 10 Northland high schools. She says if you're interested in getting pictures done, you can contact her. We have that information on our website, CBS3Duluth.com.
Still to come, internship opportunities have been slashed in half during the pandemic. Coming up, a look at how virtual opportunities are giving young professionals the experience they need.
CBS 3 live cams are brought to you by Kohler Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac. You're not just getting a car, you're getting Kohler.
Lose up to £1 a day with Healthy Systems USA and get a free bottle of hand sanitizer with purchase of our amazing weight loss program. No exercise, no processed food. Eat real foods you love. Lose up to 30 to 50 pounds for this summer. Plus, we'll ship it to you for free. Call now or order online.
My name is Dan Metcalf. I'm a general surgeon and a colorectal surgeon at Memorial Medical Center. I bring a new set of skills to Ashland, and some of what Ashland would allow me is a culture that is very patient-centered. That's a really important part of surgery or medicine in general, is really getting to know the people that you're taking care of. I get the joy of seeing patients every day and taking care of people every day and learning about their lives as well as fixing them.
I hail from Canada, but I'm not a hockey player. I came here for soccer, but my journey at UWS has turned into much more than just an athletic endeavor. I have a lot to thank the professors for allowing me the opportunity to have confidence in myself, whether it's on the field or in the classroom or on the campus, and I think that I really flourished. For me, my experience at UWS has truly allowed me to connect with who I am. You know, for such a small campus, I think it offers such a big experience. The name Superior truly fits this institution.
On the go, but want to keep up with the day's news? Don't worry. Now we are wherever you are. Traveling? No problem. Stream wherever, whenever with live local CBS3. Watch Anthony Matt weekdays at 6 and 10 p.m. on live local CBS3 Duluth.
Lose up to 1 pound a day with Healthy Systems USA and get a free bottle of hand sanitizer with purchase of our amazing weight loss program. No exercise, no processed food. Eat real foods you love. Lose up to 30 to 50 pounds for this summer. Plus, we'll ship it to you for free. Call now or order online.
Duke is a man of few words and many songs.
Let freedom ring. Gone country. Going down till the sun comes up.
It's 102.5.
For the news that impacts you most, turn to live local CBS 3.
Wake up with Austin and Jenna at 5 a.m. Watch Anthony Matt weekdays at 6 and 10 p.m. on live local CBS 3 Duluth.
Many students who planned on summer internships and the chance to build professional relationships saw those hopes dashed by the COVID-19 pandemic. But there are new opportunities in virtual internships, and experts say the skill sets gained in these unusual times may come in handy for future jobs. Data from Glassdoor Economic Research shows 1 in 2 internship opportunities have closed since the coronavirus outbreak in the U.S. began, and the internship hiring fell 39% in April compared to last year. Experts say employers across multiple industries are hosting virtual internships where students can still gain valuable experience, even if they're missing out on in-person coaching. Handshake is a platform connecting college students with internships and jobs. The vice president of the company says the flexibility this moment in time calls for is attractive to employers.
Change is a muscle, and I think the generations that have to enter a workforce that is difficult, they are actually utilizing that muscle, and that will actually set them up very well for the future.
She recommends students focus on what they can control, like completing online profiles and reaching out to peers and alumni to build a network.
After announcing bankruptcy back in February, Pier 1 now says it's going to close all stores as quickly as possible. There is a Pier 1 location in Duluth. Shortly after announcing bankruptcy, stores across the country had to close due to coronavirus. Now that many can reopen, the company says it plans to sell off remaining products and close for good. The company had been working to find a buyer so it could stay in business, but the pandemic put a stop to those plans. Meanwhile, Lark of the Lake Cafe on East Superior Street announced today it won't be reopening June 1st, unable to recover from a lengthy COVID-19 closure. The cafe had been open for about 5 years. Owners say part of their mission was to promote aviation in the community, something they hope to continue.
Coming up in sports, is football back? It looks like some guys are back to practice. Details coming up next.
Eye on Mining is brought to you by Iron Mining Association and Range Regional Airport.
Imagine building your Range Regional Airport without the mining industry. Now, imagine air travel without mining. We couldn't imagine that either. Welcome to Range Regional Airport, serving and supporting the Iron Range.
Through all the world events since 1936, Culligan Water has continued to provide better, safer water with our filtration systems for homes and businesses. These days, as a designated essential business, Culligan's water professionals are standing by, ready to help.
Get a great deal on the Kubota L-Series tractor. Built upon a solid foundation of cast iron and steel, the Kubota L-Series tractor is the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. for over 10 years. With a powerful Kubota diesel engine and dependable gear or HST transmission, it's ready to take on your toughest projects. Get an L-Series tractor for 0 down and 0% APR for 60 months, plus save up to $1,600.
No one serves you better than Bullet Implement.
Engines are restarting, heart is shifting to drive. And to get things moving again, we're offering 0% financing for 72 months and no payments for 120 days. Plus, the freedom to shop and buy online. So you can meet the road ahead with confidence. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, helping you drive forward.
When looking for a TV and internet provider, we know you have a choice. This is Jessica. She still has satellite TV. Well, I get tons of HD. Spectrum has tons of HD. And we get exclusive access to premium original content with Spectrum Originals. I don't have that. Plus, sometimes in the rain, our services go out. Because of the dish on your roof?
Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-916-4499.
And Spectrum Internet starts at 100 megabits with no data caps and a free modem. We have to get internet from another company, and it isn't nearly as fast.
Spectrum Internet, $44.99 a month.
I'd switch, but I'm stuck in a contract and would have to pay up to $480 to cancel. Spectrum has no contracts, and they'll pay up to $500 to help you out of yours. That's it. I'm switching to Spectrum.
Get Spectrum TV and internet from $44.99 a month each. Call 833-916-4499.
Northland, when you want the most new country, make the switch to Cat Country 98.9 KTZO.
Never met a girl like you. What makes you country?
#1 for the most new country.
Imagine building your Range Regional Airport without the mining industry. Now, imagine air travel without mining. We couldn't imagine that either. Welcome to Range Regional Airport, serving and supporting the Iron Range.
Welcome back into sports, and welcome back sports, kind of, at least for professional football. Some guys are back to work. The NFL has told teams they can begin to reopen practice facilities beginning today, as long as they are allowed to by state and local officials. The Atlanta Falcons, Pittsburgh Steelers, Indianapolis Colts, and Arizona Cardinals are all reportedly planning to get some staff back in the buildings earlier today. That would get them ready for teams. Coaches and players are still not allowed at those practice facilities. Rich McKay, who heads up the competition committee, says coaches and players shouldn't be allowed in any team facility until they can return to every team facility. The Packers have said they won't be opening up just yet, and we have no word from the Vikings as of now. The name of the game these days is virtual camps, virtual clinics. Another UMD name is offering a program of her own, and that would be Maddie Rooney, the Olympic gold medal winning goalie, and her trainer/coach/boyfriend Carson Fossum, who is the owner of Royalty Sports Performance, an athletic training facility down in Centerville, Minnesota, have teamed up to offer a series of instructional videos designed for athletes in addition to the programs they already offer. Maddie is also offering a hockey-specific training program in which she hopes to help athletes stay motivated during this time.
Each drill is hyperlinked with a demonstration video, so every kid understands what they're supposed to be doing, and I'm always available for questions. And we kind of collaborated just to put this together because I went through the emotions of like not having training right now is tough. And I know when you're younger, it's harder to know what you're supposed to do on your own. And so this was a great thing for me to put my focus to, since I'm not doing a whole lot during quarantine.
Fossum and Rooney are hoping to give athletes a guidance that some may be lacking right now without access to gyms, their trainers, or their coaches.
And from my perspective, I would reach out to my athletes, college level athletes that I thought had a good understanding. And I would hear that hockey players were running half marathons, and I'd hear my football guys were doing yoga in front of their TV. And it just struck me that when they don't have structure, these athletes don't really know what to do. Really, there's a big difference between training for your overall fitness, to lose weight or to burn calories, versus at a high level when you're competing and training to be fast, to be more explosive.
And speaking of virtual camps, UMD women's hockey is no exception when it comes to offering athletes some assistance during this time. UMD women's hockey assistant coach Ashley Bricklick is hosting a virtual camp of her own. It's 10 sessions of pre-recorded videos that can be downloaded at any time. The cost is $15 per session or $100 for all 10. The sessions are designed to be completed in small spaces like garages and driveways. All participants need is a stick, a ball, and a few other props to get going with the camp.
The videos are about 20 to 25 minutes, and especially with some of the skill stuff that we're working on and kind of fine-tuning some muscles in your forearms and your shoulders that you might not always use. So they get tired pretty quick. So the sessions are pretty short, so you can be productive, get in, get out. And it's a good time now to kind of work on some of these skills that maybe you don't as much when you're always on the ice.
That's going to do it for sports tonight. We'll be right back after the break.
CBS3 Closed Captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Skin Renewal Center, reminding you to apply sunscreen 15 minutes before heading out for fun in the sun.
Right now, millions of people and billions of devices are connected to the internet. Homes, businesses, hospitals, schools. The security and reliability of these connections are more important than ever. That's why at MediaCom, we've built a network to protect them. A network that sees threats, fixes problems before they occur, and keeps you going with 99.99% network reliability.
Fleet Farm has everything you need to make the most of your Memorial Day weekend. Whether you're grilling up a storm or growing veggies in the garden, Fleet Farm has hot deals on things like a Char-Broil Performance gas grill, just $149.99. And 10-inch patriotic memorial hanging baskets, only $9.99. There's a reason people say, if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, you don't need it. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
The world is changing quickly, and it's important to find calm in the storm. We're all focusing on the things that matter most: family, community, safety. At Northland Lawn Sport and Equipment, we're here to help you get back outside. Take a deep breath. Get the job done right. Have fun. We're here with you, and we've got everything you need to enjoy the outdoors at historically low prices. See Jeff, Frank, and Alex. We'll be here when you need us.
Here at the Colorado Group, the health and well-being of our customers and employees is our top priority. Kohler has been privileged to serve this community for over 50 years. Our sales, service, and parts departments are open to serve you by appointment in order to provide a safe and healthy dealership visit. If you cannot make it to us, we will gladly come to you with a non-contact shopping or service experience. Please visit Colorado.com to set up your appointment today at any one of our family-owned dealerships.
The College of St. Scholastica has always been a leader in healthcare education. Online, in Duluth, and throughout Minnesota. Earn your certificate or degree in an in-demand field. Choose your path at css.edu/health.
Has your roof seen its better days? Call Peak Construction Roofing today for your free estimate at guaranteed affordable rates. Peak Construction can finance you and will help you step by step from start to finish. Call the best, Peak Construction Roofing. They'll do the rest. Let us take care of you.
Find your favorite CW shows on the Duluth CW, cable, satellite, over the air, and streaming on KDLH Duluth.
Well, tonight we have an update to a story we brought you last month.
Yes, you might recall Colonel Tom Moore behind us here. Well, you can now refer to him as Sir Tom because he is now set to be knighted. He became a national hero in Britain after raising more than $40 million for the National Health Service in the run-up to his 100th birthday. The World War II veteran raised the world record sum by painstakingly completing 100 laps of his garden. He holds the Guinness World Record for the most money raised by an individual through a walk. Congratulations to him.
Hopefully I can do that at 100.
I know, right?
Dave, going to be warm tomorrow, or what are we looking at?
Well, cooler by the lake, of course. Okay. Middle ground around Proctor and over the hill in Duluth. But indeed, warmer places like Hayward and International Falls could be close to 80 degrees. Similar temperature trend will be with us for several days. And the sky conditions should stay on the clear side through Thursday, but then perhaps by Friday, we get a rain chance kicking in.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Facts you can understand.